We're going to review the key components of an IEP transition plan. This is a guide for parents and guardians. The overview of this presentation is going to go over the importance of post-secondary goals, what the age of majority is, some age-appropriate transition assessments, the course of study and coordinated activities, outside services and agencies roles, post-graduation surveys, and finally the reference page. First, we'll talk about the importance of post-secondary goals. These goals provide direction for the students. Goals guide students in making post-secondary educational and service decisions. It also promotes independence. These life skills are taught, such as budgeting, time management, and self-care, along with other vocational skills to help them with work. Motivation. So some specific goals motivate students by providing a clear vision for their future. It also promotes success and prepares students for success in further education, entering the workforce, and in independent living. And then there's also the legal compliance component. Legal requirements for the IEP transition services include having measurable goals. The age of majority is actually once the student is considered an adult, in most places that's 18, all legal rights and responsibilities transfer from the parent to the student. That includes everything from finances, legal decisions, and healthcare decisions. So a transition meeting is required 1 year prior. That way, all of these can be considered and approved. There are 3 different categories looked at for age-appropriate assessments. We're looking at employment, education, and independent living, and the 3 of those work together. So for employment, there are 3 assessments I have put together. A career aptitude test. This is pictures that students can use to match their personality with a compatible career. Then there's a skill assessment where students rate their current skills in 40 different areas. Then those skills are matched with careers. And there's an O-Net interest profiler, which discovers interests and how they relate to work, matching those careers with the interests. Then if we look at education assessments include study habits. So students identify strengths and weaknesses in their study habits. Then their learning style assessment describes how a student understands information and solves problems. Then there's the VARK questionnaire for younger people. It assesses their visual, auditory, and reading, writing, or if they're a kinesthetic learner. Finally, looking at those independent living assessments, we have the Casey CLS assessment. This measures their independent living skills, such as daily living, self-care, and career planning. The AIR self-determination assessment evaluates their self-determination skills. So setting and achieving goals, making decisions, and self-advocating. The ARC scale assesses self-determination skills like autonomy, self-regulation, psychological empowerment, and self-realization. A course of study goes along with coordinated activities. They work together. So a diverse experience that builds skills for life after graduation. So academic, vocational, and independent living. I have it written here as a math problem. So course of study plus coordinated activities equals that diverse experience. Collaborating with the whole team ensures that implementation is effective for successful post-school outcomes. There's different services and agencies that are involved in this transition planning. They help with job training, post-secondary education support, and independent living resources. They offer support in other areas as well, so specialized assessments, career counseling, and community connections. So they can help students get jobs. Post-graduation surveys provide valuable information about transition planning. So it provides feedback about the actual outcomes of the service implemented. The feedback guides the refinement of transition services. Educators can evaluate the effectiveness of services provided. Then schools can adjust the curriculum and their support services to better prepare students. So filling out those post-graduation surveys is really important. Here are the references. I hope this helps.